Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Needless to say, we're in comfort food mode right now. And whatever strings you gotta pull to make yourself feel warm on the inside, while outside, Mother Nature becomes nothing more than a cold, cruel mistress, you're not taking any chances. You're gonna pull them. As we all know, one of the most quintessential comfort foods is soup. So that's what we're gonna deliver in spades today. Of course, it definitely shouldn't hurt that they're all super easy. Such is the basis for Delish.com's special issue magazine, Super Easy Soups. Over 75 easy homemade recipes ready in 30 minutes or less. Of course, not just limited to amazing soups. We also have here stews, chowders, chilies, and more, meaning a bisque, a gazpacho, even ramen. This went for 99 cents out of a retail price of $12.99. It is a Hearst special, on display until December 9th, 2019. One of the 6 food chapters in here is sponsored by McCormick. That would be Chapter 4, Weeknight Favorites. Product placement? Well, this is still a food-based magazine. What do you expect? Inaccessible? Well, does a rattlesnake read a bedtime story to you before it strikes? I don't think so. McCormick is one of the most easily accessible spice brands on the market. Cut them some slack. The other 5 chapters in here are Not Your Mama's Chicken Soup, Comfy and Cozy, Carb Central, Amazing Chowders, and Good For You, Healthy Soups, which you'll definitely be saving come January. Anyway, I'm going to highlight one recipe apiece for a well-rounded selection for you to choose from. Let's get started. First up, we have here slow cooker chicken noodle soup. This is not your mama's chicken soup. I don't think slow cookers were invented during your mama's day. That depends on the type of generation your mother came from. Anyway, that serves 6, and it'll take you 6 hours and 40 minutes. Hey, it is a slow cooker recipe after all. Again, cut them slack. But I think the final taste will definitely be more than worth it. In terms of stews, we have here another soul-warming specialty, Best Ever Beef Stew. Again, that serves 6. It takes you about an hour and 25 minutes to whip up. The next recipe here is kind of a misnomer, depending on how you view it. In the beginning chapters, they label it as a Frito pie chili, but instead, it's actually a Frito pie soup. Kind of a misnomer, your call, but it is vegetarian, and I bet very few people will have gripes about that. That serves 6, and it will take you about half an hour to do. Nice. Honorable mention would be a pizza soup. I think I saw this in the Kids Cookbook, Eat Like Every Day's the Weekend, which was a pleasure to review. If you haven't seen that, the link is downstairs. Again, I want a well-rounded selection here, so the next recipe is cheesy cowboy chowder. That'll take you, I believe 55 minutes, that's what it says here, to whip up. And again, serve 6. So I'm going to go on record and say that most, if not all, of the soups in here, and chowders and bisques and what have you, serve 6. And not all of them takes 30 minutes or less. But high quality comes at a high price. If that high price comes only in terms of time, so be it. This is a best ever crab bisque in the amazing chowder section. Again, that yields 6 servings, and it'll take you, again, 55 minutes. And finally, the best ever gazpacho by Delish.com standards. It's best made during late summer when tomatoes are in season. Use whatever looks best and juiciest. That is one of several pro tips you'll be finding here. Sourcing out the right seasonal ingredients, how to prep them, and if you can find substitutions, although I don't really think you'll need them because most of the ingredients in here, most of the components for these recipes are all accessible. That serves 3, it will take you 25 minutes to whip up, and you might want to save that for the summer. I mean, it's already cold enough as is right now, depending on where you live. No matter what environmental climates you encounter, there is a soup, a stew, a chili, and beyond for everyone's taste buds. If you want something vegan, if you want a turkey chili, a chicken Alfredo soup, if you want the classics done the delicious way, or if you want some new takes on some old favorites, you got them right here. Super inventive, super classic. I mean, this is really as super as it gets. I'm giving it... can't decide. They don't use the word delicious in here, so I want to punish them for that. But at the same time, every recipe here is accessible to do, tangible to whip up. The results should be delish. Oh man, I don't like being indecisive about the final rating. 4.5. Still a great rating. It might have been said 100 times over, but I can't think of a more superb way to warm you up from the inside out. Thanks for watching. Check out more TSR by clicking on another awesome review like this one, top left. And be sure to subscribe by clicking top right. Until next time, I'll catch you on the Thrift Side.